Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Darrell Waltrip's Final Ride Kmart car from 2000. So let's take a look at the box here. You got 66, big Kmart, Darrell Waltrip, Team Caliber Preferred. They made a total of 5,508 of these things with 404 banks. 2004 Taurus die-cast replica. The same stuff pretty much all around. Kind of the generic Team Caliber box for the time period, but what you would expect. Here is the car itself. And this is Darrell Waltrip's final ride car. This basically was his primary of the year for his final season too, but he did end up running this in his final race at Atlanta. Didn't fare too well. He started last and finished only in 34th or 35th, so wasn't exactly a great send-off, but he still had a sweet paint scheme that year. I won't say it was the entire year, because I do remember at least running the more typical Kmart car at least a couple times, kind of like that one we took a look at with Shauna Robinson a week ago. That paint scheme, I think he did run that basic Kmart paint scheme at least a couple times, but this is basically his primary, and it was a fantastic special paint scheme to send off his final year. They used the Darrell Waltrip Victory Tour. Yeah, he definitely wasn't one of those drivers that went out on, anything fancy. He was more just kind of he DNQ'd 5 or 6 times during the year and just never really did much, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. At one point you want them to stay as long as they can, but the other side you don't want them to stay until they're, useless. Jeff Gordon kind of went out when he wasn't winning every week, but he was able to still win, so that's worth something. Well, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood you have Route 66, Darrell Waltrip Victory Tour 2000. You got 66 Ford Taurus, and you have Kmart Racing. Down the side you have Big Kmart. You've got Darrell Waltrip Route 66 Victory Tour 2000 again, and you have Kmart Racing on the B post. Does have the NASCAR 2000 logo, Winston Cup logo, and all of that. On the back, you have Big Kmart, Route 66, Darrell Waltrip Victory Tour 2000, and Darrell Waltrip Victory Tour 2000. And again, you have Darrell Waltrip Victory Tour 2000, Route 66. They really wanted you to know this was his final year car. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. Who wants to open? Whoops. You got nothing under the hood. There's the edge detail from Team Caliber if you want to see that. Take a look under the deck lid. You get your typical fuel cell and such back there. The roof flaps do in fact open. If they feel like it, they do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Not too much to talk about the car like this. Just a cool special paint scheme. Like I said, this is kind of cool. Just the Kmart colors, bright neon with the flames and everything. The big logo on the hood saying it's his final year. I love the Kmart cars from this year. If you haven't noticed, I have a couple of them. There's a couple more I want to get, but they're definitely cool cars. It's definitely a sponsor you can't, forget about, and you shouldn't forget about because they probably won't be around much longer, sadly. There's just, I don't know, Kmart's are just slowly closing over and over and over all throughout this country, and I don't think there's going to be many left. Probably within 10 years, you're not going to have a Kmart anywhere, so appreciate them while they're here, but whatever. If you're a NASCAR fan, you should definitely have some Kmart cars in your collection. There's some fantastic paint teams over the years, and this is definitely one of them. But I think that's all there's to say. This has been a review of Darrell Waltrip's final ride car. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.